Hello everyone and welcome to the History Check mobile app. History Check is truly an epic project for the province of Alberta. It is a mobile app that is map-based, that is able to put attractions, sites, services, and historical sites and stories on one app across every community in the province. So I'm going to give you a little demo of History Check, and it is both for app users and for organizations that may wish to become involved with us. But this is the basic process of how the app works. So first of all, we have loaded on the Near Me function. The little green person is what we will eventually be calling Ingon. Get your Ingon in Alberta, camping, fishing, hunting, Ingwords, and it moves with you as you travel. So Near Me right now is my retreat site. This opens a point of interest or a site listing. They're both the same, two different words that we use to reference it. So this particular picture is shareable across social media channels by pushing the blue slide out arrow. So as you can see, currently we have 3 different social media channels that can be shared on. We will be adding more as we develop the app. And it is this primary photograph that shares. However, if I touch this, I do have access to it and 2 other photographs. So for historical, we're adding a lot of archival photographs, whereas the attractions are more current. So the app users can see what it is that they're looking at and make a choice whether they'd like to visit that place or not. The See More button gives you the historical site or story information or the contact details of that attraction or service, as well as other information on it. The phone number, the email, the website can all be accessed through the screen, and depending on the operator's preference for that. So I can literally dial this site right from where I'm at. The other thing is, and I only have 1 link on this, however we have unlimited links available, is our links page for more information. So we can put the operator's website, Facebook page, other social media feed links here, as well as municipal information, the tourism organization links and Facebook pages, and in some cases like ferry crossings or boat launches and fishing sites, we've actually also included the ferry information on the government website page, or sport fishing or hunting regulations, so users have easy access to that. Now I want to say right here that all of these site listings, and we have about 1,800 loaded and ready to go so far, are free to both nonprofits and businesses. We want to give everyone equal opportunity to be on the app, and that was the decision to make these free. It also, especially in rural Alberta, enables those smaller sites to be listed at no advertising costs. So it's going to take me about 12 seconds to load up. That's the general load time. But while I'm doing that, while we're loading on Near Me, I want to note that the home and the Near Me maps are exactly the same, other than the location services. Home is without, Near Me is with. So as I squish this down, you'll notice that my point of interest and site listing icon went away. That's because we've turned it into a community menu and gives everything that community has to offer. Now again, this is a location services. It will move with me as I travel. So for rural Alberta, if I was going to go down, I would be able to see myself by each of these communities that may be off the highway and be able to see what they have to offer me. And in terms of the scope of the project, these are all communities. And when we launch province-wide, June 21st to 23rd, the entire province will be covered. It's a bit of a conglomeration of information when you're going down to that level of screen, but each one is set up like this to give app users adequate information on the sites they are near or may wish to visit. So they can choose one category or they can choose all. And you can see right off the bat that based on the color, the blue is history, the red is travel services. Here's the restaurant, the gas station, the grocery store, the liquor store, and even where to have a picnic table. And one thing that we're able to include on the app that is not even economically feasible for most direct marketing organizations or tourism organizations is things like potable water, sandy dumps, and boat launches, or regional landfills. So we're putting this right down to whatever service a traveler might need while visiting any given area. And from this screen, and it doesn't matter if I'm in Edmonton looking to go to Fort Vermilion, my location service tells me exactly where I'm at in relationship to that site. Now, the other dynamic thing about History Check is the ability to search. So let's just say I want to go visit a museum. And when I search that, I get a list of places that I can go, along with what community they may be located in. And in one instant moment, I can turn that into a map. Now, what is missing off this map is our location services, and again, that will come in a future version. However, a classic example of it is our visitor information centers. So there I am, and there I am in relation to the visitor information centers around me, which we definitely wanted to include because they're such a vital part of our tourism industry. Another portion of this that enables us to what we call circular market through the search functions and the site listings. I'm going to type in scavenger hunt. Actually, I'm just going to type in scavenger because it's quicker. These are for scavenger hunts, and we're in an alliance partnership with Rider Friendly Business Association. So as they're adding sites to the regional scavenger hunts that they're creating, we're adding those sites onto the History Check app. So if I was to open this one, and I'm quite partial to the Wayside Fallen Riders, so I picked this one. Again, all of the information, more links on this one, including a newspaper article about the grand opening. So these links are not just isolated to social media links, but they can also be news articles and other forms of information about that site. But when I open this, if I am not aware of the scavenger hunt and I access it through History Check, I run across it, the link is there that takes it right into the scavenger hunt information. So how to play, but also the cross-marketing involved. So not only are we cross-marketing our information, but all of these other businesses that have supported the hunt. And for those coming in through Rider Friendly Business Association, they now have access to the History Check app through our download link. So that's circular marketing. Another form of that is Lacombe Tourism. Oops, I misspelled it, sorry. And I'm just going to push the T. They've recently sent us 100 sites to add, which we've done. We're still loading up some photographs, so if I just at random pick one but you can see more of those graphically correct icons in this. Let's open the horse. So it's the Flying Cross Ranch. We've got a photo or two on here. Most only have, no, we got a couple. And again, we've basically, through Lacombe Tourism, given the most basic of information directed to a website and a phone number. However, on our more links, we have their website, their Facebook page, as well as the pages of Lacombe Regional Tourism and Lacombe Tourism on Facebook as well. So those are some of the ways that we're cross-marketing the app. I'm sorry for all of my ums, by the way. What I really want to show you is from the main screens, we also have the user dashboard. So people can submit points of interest from this. We can capture more information that we're not aware of as users find it and submit it to us. But also the dashboard lets people know where they've been or where they want to go. So on the shares, I can see all of the sites that I've shared the photograph off of to some of my social media pages. And should I pick one of those, it takes me back to that site. So really, it's a little diary of where people have visited or where they may want to visit. So that's the basic of History Check. Whether you're an app user, a municipality, a tourism organization, a nonprofit, whomever, if you have questions about this app, you feel free to email me at info.impacttourism@gmail.com. We're looking for partnerships and alliances. One of those partnerships that I have not yet mentioned is our goal to help support the nonprofits in Alberta. Through the AMP program, the affiliate marketing program, and the business keyword targeted marketing, again, where businesses are able to add keyword searches to their sites for $350 a year. If you're a nonprofit that has a lot of business contacts and would like to introduce History Check to them, if they become an advertiser on the project, then we will give you 25% of their paid advertising fees, which are annual. And since they're annual, every time they renew, again, we'll send you 25% of that paid fee. It's one of the first programs that we're implementing, trying to drive more supports into our nonprofit communities who do so much for Alberta and oftentimes find themselves struggling. So we want to help you in whatever way we can. Anyways, again, my email is info.impacttourism@gmail.ca, and feel free to email me with any questions that you have. Thank you. Have a great day.